I did a video on Michael Owen and some of the stupid things he said whilst commentating, but it can't just be a problem in football. Surely rugby has the same issue where commentators say some really dumb stuff. So let's find out.
And to have control of it midway between the France 22 and the 10-metre line. Sexton with the attempted drop a goal from outside the 22, going towards the post. It's gone towards the post. It's over. Ireland with the drop and goal.
I know he's added to the excitement of the raising the tone of his voice and things, but it's going towards the posts. Well, it's not exactly going to be going towards, I don't know, the dugout, is it?
It's gone between the posts. The drop. The ball has gone. The fellas are literally on top of each other, away to the left-hand side.
He is literally saying exactly as he sees. Like, even though everyone else can see it, he is saying exactly as he sees.
France have been absolutely destroyed.
Jesus,
with the
blood.
final kick of the game.
There's Montpellier's. Reinach goes for a run around the fringes. Reinach puts a kick over for himself. Covers. Reinach! Oh, he's more dangerous than climate change.
Hang on. It's more dangerous than what? If I can't hear, someone might have to tell me.
Oh, he's more dangerous than climate change.
More dangerous than climate change.
What is he even doing there? You're a fullback. Get behind the back line. Get behind, what's he doing? Get behind the back line.
In the final run of the game. And the oh, what about that? Send him off! Send the dressing gate off! Get him off the field! That was diabolical!
This one must be like either the home or away team's kind of personal commentator, because I don't think you should have a commentator basically saying you should send him off like that. It doesn't look like a professional game, but it might be.
Get him off the field! That's just typical what it is! Get him walking! They don't like it!
Must be
Walking,
professional.
Campbell, if you've
There's
got
plenty
it in
of
bottle.
fans.
If you've got it in bottle, Campbell, he should walk! That was absolute diabolical! He's giving me a yellow card! I can't speak! You bottleless get, Campbell! You dickhead!
Did he just say you dickhead? Surely that wasn't live TV. Christ.
Vajinga Twigamala, one of a family of 14, and you can see easily who was at the head of the food queue.
New Zealand maintaining
He's
possession.
obviously a big
Wide
boy.
to Mamu. He's got the bounce. He's handing it off his opposite. Lamu.
I think we all know how we feel about Lomu. I love the excitement. The commentators are laughing. Like, they're laughing. I'm sure commentators are meant to stay kind of neutral and biased. Brilliant.
Past early
I have no idea what they're saying, but...
Big and strong Davis. O'Brien finishes it. Me, oh my, I have enjoyed that. Yes, boy. This is the one. It's coming back for Jonny Wilkinson. He drops for World Cup glory. It's over. He's done.
Now, I know I said when I watched the first Six Nations match, it was my first match watching. Now, I sort of semi-lied, because this cup final is I remember watching this, and I only really remember that kick. And I'm sure from my memory it was further back, but yeah, little side
Jonny
note.
Wilkinson is England's hero yet again.
This one just for the
not
great
giving Dimitri
play.
Zarzewski man of the match course is that we don't get to look at him anymore. He's subbed off. We're not going to get a close-up like we're getting to Jamie Roberts. I didn't need a close-up of Jamie Roberts. I wanted a close-up of Zarzewski.
Yeah, you're only saying that because we don't have the hair and we just aspire to have those type of golden locks.
I think I said the same thing about Faf de Klerk, and I would love to have hair like him. What a strange thing to be saying.
Most beautiful man in world rugby.
What?
He's worth it. Behind Andy Good.
So England in possession. They haven't had much of this ball
And they
at
kicked it
all.
away again.
Toby Flood.
He's angry.
Or Salusi.
I tell you what, with that, so clearly the commentator got really annoyed. And at the end of the day, if you're English and you're watching an England match, I know you've got to kind of keep sort of unbiased, of course, but you're still rooting for your team, and it can be frustrating. And I get this with football. You know, it's frustrating. So sometimes you don't blame the commentary team for getting that frustrated, but I suppose they do have to keep a level of neutrality.
More chops than my local butcher down Lydia. That's my effort for pun of the month.
Conway. He's missed his touch there. They could have done with that one going out. Oh, Conway!
Jesus, he has done them.
Andrew Conway! Andrew Conway!
I bet you can't guess the name of the player. If you need a hint, it's Andrew Conway.
Actually looking at him long term as a hooker, I think.
Imagine how good he'd be if you could see through his hair.
The line-out.
Imagine if he could see through his hair. Brilliant.
Of course, are a great art form. I've always fantasised about line-outs even in my sleep.
Up over halfway he goes. Oh! What about the tackle from Brian Lima? The Samoan Juggernaut.
With that splintering burst, splintering the defence, but putting a foot in touch. He probably...
Is that referee wearing a blazer? He's wearing shorts, long socks, and a blazer. I'm not even worried about the commentary for this one. He is wearing a blazer. Oh, how times have changed.
Probably put a foot in touch as well.
Do you not think he looks a little bit like Beaker at the Muppets now?
I didn't like to say.
They go to the left-hand side, and a dummy, they're over! Kotaro Matsushima! He's so dangerous, Freddy Krueger has nightmares about him!
That was a great kick. I mean, we know Matthew Kibber's got tremendous rhythm now. He's smooth as a baby's bum.
That's a well-known saying, I suppose.
Perry injured in the first half, remember. This is O'Driscoll! He's gone through! Oh, he's going! O'Driscoll for the post! Brian O'Driscoll! Oh, you beauty! That is incredible!
We know which team he was supporting. Oh, you beauty.
Moala is releasing Yato, and he's all sorts of things. Pathele Yato, that is not one of his strengths.
It's some of the stuff is a bit silly in the fact that they say the obvious, but I just love the humour in it. I love that they're giggling and they're getting passionate about it, and you very rarely see that in football commentary in the same way. You know, making jokes and having fun, and you don't see it as much in football. Like laughing.
That's actually a full-blown air shot.
He's always pulling his hamstring missing the ball. Have a look at this for technique.
How many times though, like on separate shows in football, for example, when a player dives, you'll get shows focusing on it and laughing. But I think football commentators need to laugh at players when they dive. They need to have a laugh at them diving and really pinpoint it, because it's just as silly as this.
It was as if he kicked about 3 pounds of haggis that time because it hardly got off the ground.
I just love the giggling. I don't even know what they're saying, but the giggling's brilliant.
Mastero is on. 17 minutes gone, and on he waddles.
Is that on or off he waddles? He said. You would get in big trouble for that in football. I think John Motson did a charity game, and one of these huge, I think singers or rappers or something came on, Chunks, maybe a YouTuber, Chunks, and I think Motson said something about him being large, and he got in trouble for that.
Whoa. He's a hell of an athlete there.
Oh no, he is, absolutely. He's
The other guy's trying to get him out of trouble.
Tito looked like a blind man in a brothel just left groping.
Mitchell's lost it. Now here's Ben Smith in space.
Bowden Barrett!
Bowden Barrett! We've looked at him. We've done this one as well. His name's Bowden Barrett, just in case you didn't know.
What a belt he's given it!
Jesus.
That is amazing!
Once again, I'm not even worried about the commentary. This video is showing some amazing play. What a kick. That was huge.
81 metres made through 11 carries. He's added 7 more defenders to his list of those beaten this season.
Looks like Ben's career stats.
We're just outside the 22. Diaga. He's a giraffe.
He's a giraffe.
A human one.
A human giraffe.
Copeland was brought in to fulfil that aid role. He's been injured. The Stander has filled that void spectacularly well. He really has launched himself onto the scene. He's been outstanding.
Dennis Leamy.
That was a Michael Owen one, wasn't it? Outstanding. That's not a word. I'm sure it's not. I'll go check the dictionary in a minute.
O'Gara calling for the ball. Dennis Leamy tries to get it back towards O'Gara. The attempted drop goal outside the 22 towards the post. O'Gara, what the drop of goal! It's gone between the posts. Run it up.
Oh, we know about O'Gara as well now, don't we? Due to my videos.
O'Gara between the posts. After about 145 paces. O'Gara between the posts. The referee has blown the full-time whistle.
The excitement
has
was
been
great.
Great support. Imanov, great support play. Imanov, right foot.
Looking at the thighs of Alassana. Looks like he's eaten Japan while he was there.
I just, the difference in this rugby commentary and say football commentary, generalising of course, but they have more fun with it. You see the passion, O'Driscoll running and getting that try, and the commentary team are kind of screaming along, and the passion in it is insane. Yes, you get the passion in football commentary sometimes, especially when you get the rivalry with Gary Neville and Carragher, for example, in recent years. But the mick taking, his thighs look like they ate Japan. Like it's brilliant, and you just don't get it in football. And I would love to see this in football. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed, because this was brilliant. This was really, really good. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, give us a comment which was your favourite one, and I'll catch you next time.